Alright, guys. So, if you guys are hardcore Total Drama fans, you guys know that the series goes Island, Action, World Tour, Revenge of the Island, and then All Stars. So, I'm giving you guys a choice. So, here are the 10 people in contention for Total Drama All Stars viewer voting. That's right. I'm already letting you guys vote for who you want to be on the season. But there's a twist here. The reason why I didn't put all 25 characters from the OG series, from the OG cast, up for voting for you guys is because I wanted a specific criteria for what an all-star actually is. Because I don't just want to I don't want you guys just to vote in like Harold, who only played once during the entire series, and then he wins All Stars. No, I want this to actually be an actual, real All Stars cast that would be put together if this is how the show actually went. Because you're not just gonna throw somebody like Katie and Sadie in there for All Stars. Like, no, nobody cares about them. Sorry for the Katie and Sadie fans out there, all two of you. But yeah. So here's the 10 people who you guys will be voting for, and the criteria I use for this is they had to at least play the game 3 times. So they have at least had to play an Island, Action, and World Tour, and had to at least made the merge once. So they at least had to make the merge portion of the game once. The only exception to this is Sierra. If Alejandro made the merge, he was in contention. But because Sierra and Alejandro in the actual season in this series, they were in contention for All-Stars, and they only played once, even though both of them made the merge. So what I did was, whichever one made the merge, they can go in. And Sierra made the merge in her season, so she's up for All-Stars. So the people who are up for All-Stars are Cody, Duncan, Gwen, Izzy, Lashana, Lindsay, Noah, Owen, Sierra, and Tyler. So we have an even amount of guys and an even amount of girls. For the first person is Cody. He played on all 3 seasons, and he made the merge all 3 times. I think the only person here who actually did that. Oh, nope, Lashana also did that. Lashana also got that thing. But Cody made the merge all 3 times. He was the second boot once the merge hit in his original season on Island. In Total Drama Action, he placed 3rd, but he was screwed over by a double elimination twist. In Total Drama World Tour, he ended up winning the season. So, yeah. If you guys want to vote for him, you guys can go vote for him. Duncan. He was also in the finals with Cody in World Tour. But in his first season, Total Drama Island viewer voting, he was on an immunity streak. He won the first immunity and just kept doing that up till the final 7, where the viewers, once he didn't have immunity, they took him out. In Action, he was voted out very early due to the viewers seeing him as a threat going into the merge. For Gwen, once again, same with Duncan. When Duncan wasn't winning immunities, she was. And when she won her last immunity, Duncan was voted out, and when she lost that immunity, she was voted out as well. In Total Drama Action, she quit due to her fearing what happened to Duncan happening to her, so she quit. Once again, in Total Drama World Tour, she returned, and she was ultimately a finalist and was the main runner-up, with Duncan being the second runner-up. But she still lost. So, you guys want to vote for her? There you go. Izzy. She first competed on Total Drama Island, where she was voted out 7th. She was not voted by the people for the re-entry. So she could not return at the merge. So she was left in her spot, 19th or 18th. I think it was 18th. And then Action, she returned. She was much more liked. She made the merge this time, but due to Noah winning immunity, it was down to him or her, and Noah won immunity, and she was ultimately booted. She returned for Total Drama World Tour, where she was on the ill-fated Team Victory team until she was one of the last two members, her and Heather, and she switched to Team Chris is really, 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 really hot, and she was voted out. Lashana. She competed on Total Drama Island in her first season, where she didn't win any immunities, but was voted out midway through the merge. Once in Total Drama Action, she was voted back in and was ultimately the runner-up in that season, losing to Lindsay. In her third season, Total Drama World Tour, she made the merge, but was the first person booted after she was a runner-up in her original season. Alright, moving on to Lindsay, who first competed on Total Drama Island. She placed third, losing to DJ in the final immunity challenge. Losing to DJ in the final vote until the winner was revealed, and she was ultimately cut at third, where she was ineligible to be voted for to win the season. She then returned for Total Drama Action, where she won that season by a very close vote against Lashana. And then she returned for Total Drama World Tour, where she was voted out pre-merge. Moving on to Noah. I think the only person here to place in the same spot twice. In Total Drama Island, he placed fourth his first time, and in Total Drama Action, he was seen as a huge threat going into the merge. But he kept winning immunities up till the double elimination episode, where he got the most votes and was eliminated along with Cody. He returned for Total Drama World Tour, hoping to finally get a win after getting fourth twice. But he was ultimately voted out pre-merge. Moving on to Owen. Owen first competed on Total Drama Island, where he was voted out. He was voted out at the final 14. Once the merge hit at the final 10, you viewers voted him back into the game, where he was eligible to win again. He was voted out after Lashana. He then returned for Total Drama Action, where he was voted out, came back by production choices, and then he was ultimately voted out again by you guys. He returned for Total Drama World Tour, where due to him being on the ill-fated Team Victory team, he was voted out due to him not choosing Tyler, who is a fan favorite, to be in the game. Sierra. Her first season Total Drama World Tour was a bit rough. She was in the bottom quite a little bit, and she was ultimately booted in the double elimination episode despite her getting the most votes. Tyler. He first competed on Total Drama Island, where at the second elimination at the merge, he was very close to going home. It was down to him or Cody. But all the Cody fans were really mad that Cody got booted instead of Tyler, and Tyler was voted out instead. It was voted out right after Cody. Moving on, Total Drama Action. He didn't make the original cut, but eventually debuted it midway through the season and was able to make it to the merge, but ultimately lost in the tiebreaker against Noah after tying for dislikes. He returned for Total Drama World Tour, where he did not make the cut after Owen didn't pick him to be on his team, but he later returned, he made the merge, and at the final 4, he was eventually cut right before the winner's vote. So guys, I'm going to introduce a little bit of a twist right now. So, you know how you guys usually vote on who you want to be in the season? Wrong. Not this time. This time, you're voting for who you don't want to be in the season. The top 3 people with the most votes will not enter the season and will not be in All-Stars. The other 7 with the least amount of votes make All-Stars and will compete for the title of Total Drama All-Stars viewer voting winner. Alright, guys, so get voting for who you don't want to be in the season, okay? And if you mistakenly vote for who you want to be in the season, then I'm still counting that as who you don't want to be in the season. So you could be screwing up your favorite player right now. So, get voting.